What is up, y'all? So today we are finally here with new NBA 2K25 news. It has been a minute that we've been waiting for official real news to drop. So finally we are here. The only thing that we've gotten was the covers, which I thought the covers was cool. My favorite covers was definitely like the Legendary Edition with the gold. I think that was Vince Carter on the front, and then the WNBA cover as well was like my fave. But finally, we got some real news. Okay, so we got gameplay trailer, and then we have a report, a courtside report from Mike Wang to read and watch as well. And then we're also going to go through Mike Wang's Twitter and read what's been going on over there. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what we got going on. Y'all already know we here. Make sure y'all like the vid, subscribe to the channel if y'all ready for 2K25 content. And let's just jump into this. All right, we're going to jump into the gameplay trailer first. First off, we got to watch it and see what's going on, okay? Let's just go. Mind you, I have not seen anything. I literally have been dodging and staying off of Twitter, of YouTube, all that. I just been chilling, getting ready to record a video, but I'm here. Let's go. Let's go and let's 9,000 new animations. 9,000? Keep going, keep going. Powered by Pro Play. New dribble engine. Precise stops and explosive launches. Authentic signature movement. Dynamically generated.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
I got yellow diamond super saiyan Goku. Deed, only killers on Pro Tools. Oh lame, ain't got no juice. Oh lame, ain't got no.
I don't know. With the movement is looking, I don't know.
I got yellow
Go back.
diamond super saiyan Goku. Deed, only killers on Pro Tools. Oh lame, ain't got no juice. Oh lame. I ain't got no
Advanced Pro Stick shooting mechanic. Signature go-to shots. Okay. Defensive movement system? We have a new defensive movement system? If I have asked Mike Wang for anything and just 2K as a whole, it literally would be new defense. Like paint defense, the contest system, everything about it. Okay. What we got? What we got? Oh. Okay. Skill-based defensive cutoffs, tighter controls, new motion styles. Okay, so with this particular animation right here, I'm a little worried and concerned. This right here is a crazy animation, just going off like what I'm seeing. When we're going to the paint, and like this could automatically put us in an animation where we just get ripped. I can see where this animation is like I'm gonna be the one raging at it. But then again, I mean, obviously it's contested and should be guarded, and you should be ripped. So I can see okay. If it's, as long as it's not overpowered, I can see. Okay.
They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right.
Rhythm shooting.
I push you underneath.
like shot accuracy and authenticity. I can't read. Seamless dribble to shot controls. Okay.
But I push you 6 feet.
While dodging, and when I did go on Twitter, I seen a screenshot of Bronny in the microwave. So this is the scene that they're talking about. This is a crazy dynamic right here. Okay. Oh yeah, so really quick in terms of the covers. So this is my favorite, the Hall of Fame edition. This is my favorite cover. And then I just love the WNBA look. Though these two are definitely my favorite. So that was the official gameplay trailer, which honestly, like, packed a lot, being that there's literally multiple new systems, which is literally crazy. The shooting system is brand new, the defense system is brand new, the dribbling system is brand new. It just all seems new, and I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad, but I don't know, it just is all new. So we're gonna continue on. We're gonna go back and start with the gameplay Courtside report with Mike Wang and see what details he got for us.
Welcome to our first NBA 2K25 Courtside report. Today we'll be talking about gameplay, which is powered by ProPlay. I'm Alexis Morgan, and joining me today is gameplay director for NBA 2K25, Mike Wang. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, it's great to be here, Alexis. So ProPlay is an exciting new technology that we introduced last year, and it allows us to take real NBA footage and translate that directly to the on-court gameplay. So it brings a whole new level of realism and authenticity to the gameplay experience.
Okay.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine, probably in 15 years. So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground up that takes basically all of these ProPlay animations that we have, over 1,500 animations, and it dynamically creates all of the movement and all the transitions that you need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move. We've had 9,000 new ProPlay animations to the game this year. A lot of them are shots, signature shots, so nearly every player in the league now has a signature shot. One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots.
So I wonder how many of the 9,000 animations are just shots. Because I know he said that a lot of them are shots. But I'm also looking forward to, like, new animations that are not shots, that are, like, literal animations. I know I can't be the only one that's, like, wanting new animations.
This feature called signature go-to shots. So if you remember in 2K24, you could flick the right stick up and you could do a little size-up sequence to get open, right? In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot. So it's a nice way to get open and get some shots off.
Okay. Yeah, I know how I feel about shooting with stick. It's not really my thing. But okay.
Let's say a player wants to recreate moves from their favorite NBA superstar. How does Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, a new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting, what you want to do is you want to try to match the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who uses traditional, regular button shooting.
Okay. No, I just said I'm not a really big fan of shooting with stick, and I really just don't. But with the way that he just explained it, if I correctly learn, I might like it. It seems like stick shooting is kind of big for 2K25, which never really has been big before. So might have to be a thing that we try out, might have to be a thing that becomes like a bigger thing than we know it as. Um, Not saying I'm just about to be like stick shooting, but with the way that he explained it, the fact that like you might be better shooting with stick than with square, and then on top of that, like you know the motion of the jump shot, which I kind of like because it's like you build the muscle memory with the stick and you're already in the motion. I like that. I like that feature. Okay.
If
Shot
you're,
profile.
just want to play casually, you're just picking up the game for the first time, put it on low, or put it on real player percentage, and just try to take good shots. And as you get better at the game and kind of master your timing, bump it up to high, and you're going to see that you're going to perform way better than you did with the other profiles. There's a new shot canceling feature. So what it allows you to do is to break out of any advanced shot. And just like the go-to shots we talked about, the signature go-to shots, you can break out at any time. So if you start one, you're holding the stick up, and then you see the defense collapse, or you see an opening, you can flick the right stick to do another move, to like chain out of it, or you can just throw the left stick and take a lay into the basket. It's like a way more robust hesitation.
This is crazy because it's like we already dribble with stick. So if we're adding our jump shot along with stick and then we can stop our shot with stick, kind of like a quick stop animation, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be like a really an explosive thing for players who dribble well and shoot with stick, or that is open and good with shooting with stick.
Feature.
Oh yeah,
Mike,
this.
you know the saying, offense wins games, but defense wins championships. So what does this mean in NBA 2K25?
Well, yeah, defense is a huge part of the game. It's something that's people don't always look at it as being the coolest part of the game, but it's the most important part, I think, to win games. So, there's a number of new defensive mechanics and upgrades to this year's system. One of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding down the intense D trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward and back even, and you can cut off the ball handler. And if you can anticipate well and you do it at the right time, you can cause them to lose their dribble or pick up their dribble. If you're the on-ball, lockdown defender kind of guy, then that's the thing you want to master.
How can players level up and get that win in NBA 2K25?
Well, 2K25 this year is all about personalization and customization and accessibility. So whether you want to take on some of the new stuff we talked about, the advanced rhythm shooting mechanic, or if you're less familiar with 2K, there's a new feature called Learn 2K off the main menu where you can jump in, and whether you're a novice at the game or if you've been playing for years, there's something for you to learn. There's a basic tutorial, advanced tutorials, controller mappings.
Okay.
There's mini games and drills and all kinds of just different ways to practice, learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's the first place you should go.
Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us today and talking through all of the new 2K25 gameplay features. I'm so excited to see how pro play is evolving.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Alexis. And I want to give
Okay, so with everything that we have seen, I'm getting a good vibe. Like I said, like just the brand new feeling that I'm getting is obviously just off rip good. So, okay. We're gonna head over to Twitter and see what Twitter is saying along with Mike Wang's responses because I'm just intrigued. Okay. So we're gonna start here because this is like when he first started taking questions and all that. First of all, Twitter Lite is insane. I understand, but I also don't use Twitter on PC, so moving along. So somebody asks, is rhythm shooting with the right stick going to have a bigger green window than just regular button shooting? Can we get a comparison between the two? Which actually is a good question because he said the people that be shooting with stick is gonna be shooting better than the ones with square. Like, sir. They can't really be compared 1-1 because they work very differently. Because rhythm shooting takes more skill to master. There is a much higher upside for making shots. So if you're comp, you should definitely try to master rhythm shooting. Not too much. Okay. Also want to mention that rhythm shooting is always on and always optional. You can shoot exactly the same way you did last year, but if the system detects you've redeflected the pro stick in the opposite direction of the first hold, it will reevaluate it as a rhythm shot. Personally, I bounce back and forth between normal and rhythm shooting constantly. Rhythm for shooting J's, post shots, some pull-ups. But for a lot of shots, I just release to stick back to center like last year. I'm not liking the sound of post shots. Like the post is like giving me flashbacks of all the post scorers, post move players, whatever y'all in the paint. I don't know how I don't know. That's making me feel away. But anyways, um somebody said would love to better understand the shot timing profile concept with the low risk reward. Is that confirming whites to go in but only when mistimed and wide open? With low risk reward, you can still make shots if your timing is slightly off, but the bonus for good timing is much smaller. With high, the green window is larger with a bigger bonus, but there's no margin for error if you miss it. If you're terrible at shot timing, low will let you know, or no, low will let you be somewhat competent if you take high IQ shots, but will actually handicap you if you're great at shot timing. The better you are at shot timing, the higher risk reward you want to play on. Okay. That's interesting. So that means that the people who are not as good as the game, which is just the truth, and play on low risk reward or low risk are gonna make whites because they don't know their timing. Okay. Will real player percentage be able to be used online? No, you can't use real player percentage online. Okay. Okay, so height, he said height and interior / perimeter ratings are much stronger factors. So this is exactly what I asked for. You know what I'm saying? Height, I should not be dealing with anything in the paint. First off, because the layups in 2K24 was literally insane. Like y'all was just making anything. And then also, if my attributes are high, you should definitely not be making nothing. So okay, that sounds good. Does jump, set point, push, and release affect rhythm shooting? Rhythm shooting isn't affected by the user's visual cue setting. The bonus / penalty is always determined by how close you can match the player's shooting motion. Okay. So yes, actually, this is what I wanted to also talk about. This is the roadmap for 2K25 news, which they gave us a schedule because we've been waiting, okay? And I mean, it's August. So, August 1st was the gameplay, which we got, which we're talking about right now. And then the week of August 5th is my player and my career. So, okay. Week of August 12th is my NBA and the W. Okay. And then 19th is my team. 26th is the city. So we gotta wait a little while for the city. We gotta wait the whole August. And then September 2nd is season 1. 2K beats. I don't know what that is. September 4th is early tip off, and then September 6th is the launch of 2K. So we got a little schedule going on. Mike was answering questions in the Discord. The question was, are instant green animations back? And then Mike said there's a new shot feedback option called Simple in the customized HUD menu that is on by default. This will display your timing feedback immediately once you release your shot. If you want your full shot feedback, which includes defensive coverage, you'll want to change the visibility setting to all shots. Full shot feedback is delayed just like it was in NBA 2K24. Okay, are there any changes to the passing mechanics of this game? This is really zoomed in. There are a number of improvements to passing overall, but the most noticeable is improved lob pass logic. The amount of lobs I've thrown, I'm gonna continue. The targeting on lobs is much better in NBA 2K25 and is really great for advanced passes or leading a receiver to the basket over a trailing defender. Control-wise, bounce alley-oops are now triggered. I mean, that's something that I would have also asked for because my lobs were going out of bounds for no reason. Okay. Or it just wasn't getting caught for no reason. So, okay. Any changes to layup slash dunk timing this year? Layup timing is optional and disabled by default, but I'd recommend turning it on if you want to gain an advantage as a slasher. Just like shots, there are separate layup timing profile options: real player percentage, low, normal, and high. Okay, so you can customize the setting to match your ability. I mean, it's not that hard to do a layup. But dunk timing is always on for skill dunks, but you could still dunk without using that particular mechanic. The dunk meter logic has also been improved, so instead of the window size being determined just at the start of the dunk, it dynamically adjusts throughout the entire dunk sequence to better reflect defensive impact. Okay. I'm liking the dunk meter not just being about when you first go up for the dunk and actually like the dunk all the way through, like that. So there's new layup moves in the 9,000 animations. Lots of new dribble styles from 25 last year to 37 in NBA 2K25. More importantly, each dribble style is filled with authentic pro play data. With the new cutoff defense, our right stick steals gone now. You can still do right stick steals by releasing intense D. With the trigger held, you'll get cutoff moves. Okay. Over 500 new dunks. Way more than we normally add in a typical year. Okay. That's good. Did your moves get any improvements to make them feel more fluid? We need a freestyle dribble stick so we can chain together our own moves. All the dribble animations felt too clunky last year. Closer to better though. And then he said there are two things that dribble heads are going to need to lab on. Many of the moves slash combos that you pulled off last year, like the Sham God, are no longer done by branching from a right stick move to left stick movement. All of those advanced combos have moved to the right stick along with some new stuff. Okay. Second, dribble movement is very different. Launches, turns, stops, etc. and dribble styles can have a big effect on that field too. So you guys will need to experiment because strats and techniques from past 2Ks may not work this year and you'll discover new ways to be effective. Okay. So dribble heads that used to be good or that have been good in past 2Ks are gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? And then of course, people who don't really know how to dribble can always learn something new. Okay. We're gonna continue. Somebody asked about dunking sound animations. Okay. We've added over 9,000 new pro play animations to NBA 2K25, bringing the total to around 14,600. From the main gameplay categories, there are 1,500 dribble sequences, 1,100 shots, 1,300 motion sequences, 800 rebounds, 1,000 passes, 434 dunks, 550 blocks, and 1,110, 1,100 layups that are new to NBA 2K25, and there are plenty more in other miscellaneous areas. Okay. That's a good balance right there. I like that. I can't wait to see these new animations. Have scoopers been returned? Quick scoop layups got a small nerf to better balance the risk versus reward of using those type of finishes. Thank God, because God bless the scoopers. Can you still jab step into standing meter dunk? You can no longer perform jab steps when standing under the basket. You'll get pump fakes now instead. I like that. Because a lot of y'all just be doing anything and I'm tired of it working. How much is your 3-point rating going to matter this year? Will it be the same as the past, as in you don't need a high 3-point if you know your timing? The shooting model is very different this year, with shot ratings playing a much larger role. You can compensate to some degree if you're really good with shot timing or rhythm shooting, but most people are going to need higher ratings this year to shoot at last year's clip. Okay, so this sounds like completely different from 24, where we were literally shooting with 79 threes. 78 threes, 80 threes. So, I mean, me personally, I always pick a higher three anyways. My three for 24 has been 85 and up. Now for sure, we're going to have to go back to high three rating. We have the Courtside reports in an article, which we've kind of already went through a lot of all this and kind of really got the details just by reading the Twitter and, you know, watching the video and all that. So I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Definitely some really good news that we are hearing about 25. I'm excited to see what else is in store and what's to come. Hopefully all of this is good news, and hopefully 25 is one of the best. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking, where y'all head is at. Is this W news? Is this L news? What's going on? Okay, make sure y'all subscribe, smash the like button. I will be back to review more 2K news here on the channel, and of course 2K25. We're here, we're waiting, and yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Peace out.